Okie dokie guys, it is here, Vinegar Syndrome 2025 subscription package. I resubscribed the Vinegar Syndrome subscription program and this is my 5th year as a Vinegar Syndrome subscriber. Now it's time to take the knife out of the bucket and see what is there to be unboxed, man. Yeah. Come on. Okay, so the first, let's start with VSA, so Vinegar Syndrome archive release. Something called Crack House, starring bunch of cool cats from the action cinema. Jim Brown, Anthony Geary, Angel Thompson and Richard Roundtree. Directed by Michael Fisher. And from year 1989, I have never even previously heard about this Crack House film. But yeah, these things got made so often in the early 90s and in the late 80s, so I don't know who is keeping track of all this stuff. But it's a VSA release, so you will get this kind of like a stop box, and my stop box number is number 758. Unfortunately, I cannot comment on the film itself because this is something that I have never seen, but I gotta tell you that yeah, this action genre is something that it's very close to my heart, and in my opinion, Vinegar Syndrome archive means, at least should mean, Vinegar Syndrome action, so they should put out American action movies. I have talked this previously. I will always keep talking about this. So you saw the poster and hopefully the film will be good. And then next is The Seventh Curse and Witch from Nepal. Yes, Hong Kong action movies starring Chow Yun-fat. I have seen The Seventh Curse. I have the 88 films release, the limited edition release of that. This is absolutely fantastic film, The Seventh Curse. And hopefully this Witch from Nepal that I have never seen is equally as good. So basically, sometimes, not often, but sometimes I get these double dips. And I don't recall the previous time that it would be a Blu-ray that I already have, but this is one of those times that I already had The Seventh Curse, but I'm not complaining because this is a double feature, like I said. It contains, oh shit, loose Blu-rays, but it contains two films, Seventh Curse and Witch from Nepal, and this is something, if this is as equally crazy than The Seventh Curse, I'm so happy to see it. Nice looking stop box and also a booklet, which is nice. They do this. Gonna be reading that someday. Nice large fonts that you don't have to squint your eyes too much. And yes, you don't have to be a Vinegar Syndrome subscriber to buy these separately, but you get a little bit cheaper if you are a subscriber. Deranged, Confessions of a Necrophile. I have seen this. I actually have Arrow video, Blu-ray and DVD combo, and that thing is, I think it is almost 15 years old. So this definitely has needed an upgrade, and this is a 4K Ultra HD upgrade. What comes to film itself, it's kind of like a precursor of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not nearly as effective than Texas Chainsaw, but yeah, you can see the similarities in there. And very early kind of film of these true crime films. I think the special effects was made by Tom Savini for this film, and this is the uncut version, including the 4K Ultra HD and the Blu-ray. Yeah, looking forward in watching this again, because I recall that this was very good film. Also included here is the booklet about the Beyond the Headlines, Robert Blossom and the Quiet Terror of Deranged. Nice. Very nice indeed, very nice indeed. 10. Next up. Okay, this is probably the least my favorite of this January box. The Curse of the Devil, the Demon Witch Child and the Vampire's Night Orgy. So we get basically 3 Spanish horror films, and I have seen I have seen The Curse of the Devil. Oh no, I don't. I have seen The Vampire's Night Orgy, and that was a boring film, a real snooze fest, that one. I saw it in Cinemadrome Film Festival and it almost broke me. Almost. But this is a Blu-ray set including 3 Blu-rays. All films are in their separate Blu-rays, but who knows, maybe the other films are a little more entertaining than Vampire's Night Orgy. The packaging is okay, nothing special, but it's okay. Also, a bunch of special features is included here, which is always a plus. I think the slipcover may be a little bit better than the actual cover. Yeah, great artwork. All right, this is something that I'm really looking forward in seeing. Bart LaRue's Satan War, Strange the Bounds of the Imagination. An Agfa release, and Agfa release number 064. And this is a brand new Agfa release, and yeah, I got the slipcover. I think this sold out quite swiftly when it was released in the Black Friday sale. But yeah, Agfa is pulling from somewhere all this crazy stuff, and I have absolutely no doubts that this Satan War is one of those crazy films. DUE answer to Amityville horror from Texas actor Bart LaRue. Satan War is unforgettable satanic panic artifact. When newlyweds Louis and Bill Foster move into a new house, they are confronted by a supernatural entity, and things only get worse from there. Yes, this is definitely on my alley, this film. And also included is some sort of letter from Alessia LaRue. Maybe it's from the Bart LaRue's family. This guy. Then next up we have something called The Terrornauts. This looks like fun. I'm a fan of British science fiction and also a fan of 60s and 50s science fiction, and hey, check out the cover. This looks fantastic. I have never previously even heard about this film, so this is definitely something that has gone under my radar. I'm always in game for this older science fiction, and this is a Region A locked disc and Vinegar Syndrome VSL, Vinegar Syndrome Labs release, number 014. Okay, that suits me very well, sir. Very well indeed, sir. Let's check out what the disc looks in this Terrornauts package. Yeah. Hey, we have a great looking reversible sleeve. No. Okay, this is an original artwork, I suppose. Virgin sacrifice to the gods of a ghastly galaxy. Now that's a galaxy you don't want to visit. It's always funny when they talk about like galaxy of terror or ghastly galaxy. Do they have any idea how large of a place is a galaxy? Then Ron Sullivan, the early years. I think this was already sold out. And this is a Distrix release number 004. I have the previous Distrix releases and I'm very happy to announce that. And these are like these old roughies. Black and white usually. And Ron Sullivan is a guy that I have never even heard about, and that is one great thing about these Distrix, that you will always learn something new. I think the previous releases of this label, sub-label, have been films that I have never even heard about. The makers that mostly I have never even heard about. And yes, this guy Ron Sullivan is one of those. One of those guys, and the actresses and all that. Unfamiliar people to me. It includes 3 films. Last Weekend, The Bizarre Ones, and Scorpion 17. Okay, let's see how many discs we have inside of this thing. Only 1 disc, so maybe these are very short features, which I really don't mind. Yeah, the cover page of this thing puzzles me. Why is there a girl in a butterfly cocoon and multiple hands and legs? But maybe this will be revealed. And also we have in the Distrix style, we have a booklet here. Yeah, the last week essays about making. Oh, don't show this. This is not YouTube safe booklet. Hey, a replacement disc for Looking for Mr. Goodbar. My player was one of those unfortunate players that really crashed when the disc hit the final chapter of this film. For some reason it crashes the player, and I was the victim of that. But now this should repair that problem. Yeah, I want to see this again. It was a fantastic film. I highly recommend looking for Mr. Goodbar. I've talked that previously already. And there's, yes, Virtuosity, a 90s action film starring Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe. And this is a film from Vinegar Syndrome Ultra HD sub-label, and this always comes with this great packaging and a thick booklet. And let's see the packaging. This is some sort of virtual reality film. I have never seen this. I have heard about this, but for some reason this has passed my eyes, but not for long. Here we see young Denzel in here, and maybe we get, oh, ooh la la, who is the babe here? And then we get young Russell Crowe in here. And hopefully this is a 90s cheese fest. This is what I'm expecting of this film. And this was licensed from Paramount. So maybe they are doing more of these Paramounts. Sliver was also from Paramount. And I think Looking for Mr. Goodbar was also from Paramount. So maybe they have struck the license with Paramount. So, okay, VSU, of course, it is Ultra HD release, and I don't know, I'm not sure about this cover, what this cover should represent. So maybe this all comes in illumination when I see the actual film, but now I only have to just guess. So, Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD. Let's see if we have any. Yes, we have a reversible sleeve. This is the original artwork. Maybe I switch the original artwork because we have already seen the new artwork. So tell me in the comments if this is a great action cheese fest, or will I be disappointed? Okay, one more, and this was highly anticipated film, and this sold out very quickly. This is iced, baby, yes. And this is shot on video, or at least edited on video. And this is a release from Degausser video number 015. I have absolutely no idea why this was such in a high demand. I have never seen the film. I have never previously even heard about the film, but I suspect that this is some sort of great shot on video cheese fest or sleaze fest or whatever fest. It's about these people who go to these Alps to ski, or these mountains to ski, and then there's the killer who starts to kill them in the mountains. I had to get this, not the Degausser video special VHS, but an actual Finnish VHS, which I have never previously owned. Got this for 40 euros, and yeah, now I have the Finnish VHS. I will someday do a video, maybe a review video of this iced, and compare that, is this really uncut, because these kind of slasher films back in the day in Finland got chopped up. But we'll see about the censorship status of this Hyinen kuolema VHS. But yeah, this is one of those that I'm really looking forward in seeing, and seeing what all the fuss is all about. Yeah, iced, baby, yeah. So that was Vinegar Syndrome subscriber box in the year 2025 and in the month of January. What did you think of this box, and what did you think of this video? Tell me all that in the comments. And if you have any requests for a review, I think I will do this iced because I get the VHS already. But now I thank you for watching, and watch this video next. Maybe it is worse or even better. Bye.